Right, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make The Last of Us look a little bit better, because unfortunately, as you know, it's not optimized the best. In fact, it's a very poor port. It's very badly optimized. And for us poor GTX 1650 mobile or laptop users, the performance is very bad. So as you know, you're probably going to have to play on low settings, but don't just use the low preset. There are a couple of things that you can do to make the game look a little bit better. So I'm just going to go through or show you what I mean. So first and foremost, go to options, and then we go to graphics, and now we're going to put, I'm just going to show you quickly. So if you put it on the low preset, apply changes, yes, and then let's go out. You can see it looks pretty bad. Look, I've capped my FPS to 40, but this is really not, it looks terrible. So what I find works best for me is you don't have to cap your FPS, but I find that no matter what you do, the game jumps from anywhere from 50 FPS down to about 25 to 30 FPS. So I just capped my FPS at 40 using River Tuner statistics. It makes the gameplay a little bit smoother. So now this is the low preset, but it doesn't look nice. So what we do is we go back into options, go to graphics, and yeah, the VRAM is crazy. So you don't want to change the animations. It's very expensive. Geometry, unless you got a 6 or 8 core processor, which I doubt you have, don't touch geometry, because this is a very CPU intensive game. So yeah, anything in geometry is just going to make your CPU really struggle. Textures, yet again, yeah, most of these settings are going to push you well over the 6 gig mark, and once you run out of your RAM usage as well as your VRAM usage, the game's going to crash. So you have to be very careful what you're changing here. So characters, texture, quality, put that on medium. Just makes them look a little bit nicer. And then this doesn't really affect performance, but it does affect the visuals. Just put it on 16. And then you can leave texture sampling quality on low. And then lighting settings, ambient shadows, you definitely want to put this on, because look there, it looks terrible. And then just put it on low, already looks, or quarter resolution, already looks a lot better, and it really doesn't affect the performance that much. Leave this, we can put this on leave this on low. Directional shadow distance, leave that on low. Image based lighting, put that on. You can leave this on low, and then let's go past lighting. Screen space shadow quality, so you want to put this on, because it definitely does make things look a lot nicer. It doesn't really affect performance much. Let's leave it on low. Dynamic screen space shadows, put that on, because you can see the character models just look a lot nicer with it on. It doesn't really affect performance much. You can put this on as well, put this on medium. Screen space ambient occlusion, definitely want to put this on, because as you can see there, without it on, it looks very flat. With it on, it looks much nicer. And then we're going to put this on low. We're going to put this on, and then we're going to put this on, because it just as you can see, it doesn't really affect performance too much, and it does make the visuals look a lot nicer. Screen space reflections, this really chars at your CPU. It says minor, but just leave these, because this just chars your GPU and the CPU. Just leave these settings over here. And then post effects, these are quite heavy. I'd recommend you put motion blur off, definitely. And then visual effects, we're going to put volumetrics. We're not going to change it because it is very heavy. And then lens flares just makes everything look a little bit nicer. Doesn't affect performance too much. Just put it on, yeah, half resolution there. And then apply the changes. Yes. Go back. back. As you can see, it doesn't really drop the FPS, but you can see it looks a lot nicer now. Sorry, I'm recording this on my phone, so it's a little bit difficult to interact with mouse and keyboard at the moment. But as you can see, this looks a lot better than just using a low preset. Cap your FPS to 40 and you're sorted. Let me just show you quickly again. Just by setting the game to the low preset, the visuals, okay, let's just have a look at that one more time. You see, that's what it looks like. And then we go to options, graphics, it's over here. And then when you set it to the low preset, I mean, that looks horrible. So guys, cap your FPS to 40, it's not ideal. And then use the settings I showed you there, because it's going to make your game look a whole lot nicer and it's going to run nicely. Oh, and then lastly, in terms of display, do 1080p, use the quality setting, because like if you use the balance setting, it looks horrible. And then sharpen it to about 70, and then your image is going to look a lot nicer. Anyways, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's people like you. Cheers.